Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Gemi Thompson, your Senior Health Advisor here at Purethic Help. And today, I'd like to tell you a story, one that has inspired me deeply, and I believe it'll inspire you too. It's the story of Lewin Walker, a 90-year-old American gentleman who hasn't been sick, not once, in 35 years. No colds, no flu, no hospital visits, not even a day in bed. Imagine that. At age 90, Lewin still drives his grandson to school every morning. He still tends to his backyard garden, grows tomatoes and herbs, and hikes local hills with his dog twice a week. He's not just surviving, he's living. Now, you may be wondering, what's his secret? What kind of rare genetics does he have? But here's the truth. Lewin doesn't credit his health to luck. He credits it to 5 simple daily habits that anyone over 60 can start doing today. And the best part? They cost almost nothing. They're rooted in science, and they've helped Lewin avoid doctors for over 3 decades. So in this episode, I'm going to walk you through each of these 5 habits. But more than that, I'll explain the science behind why they work and how they can protect your heart, brain, joints, circulation, immunity, and overall vitality. Because no matter where you are on your journey after 60, it's never too late to make changes that matter. Let's start at the beginning, with Lewin's early 50s. Back then, Lewin was like many of us, busy, slightly overweight, tired, and dealing with the usual joint pain and blood pressure issues that creep up after 50. But one thing happened that changed everything. At age 55, Lewin lost his younger brother to a stroke. A man just 49 years old, active, funny, but always too busy to take care of himself. That day, Lewin made a promise to himself, a simple but powerful promise. If I ever get another chance at life, I'm going to earn my health. I'm not going to take it for granted. And from that moment forward, Lewin started making slow, steady changes. Not all at once, but one by one. What started as a morning stretch turned into a routine. What began as switching sodas for lemon water became a new taste for fresh foods. And 35 years later, Lewin is still going strong, proving that healthy aging isn't about pills or perfect discipline, but about consistency, intention, and heart. Now let's dive into habit number 1. And believe it or not, it starts not with your body, but with your mind. When I first sat down with Lewin, I asked him, Lewin, if you had to choose just one thing, one reason why you've stayed so healthy all these years, what would it be? He smiled, leaned back in his wooden rocking chair and said, most people try to fix the body, but they forget. The body listens to the mind first. That, my friend, is habit number 1, a mindset of stewardship. Lewin treats his health like a gift, a responsibility, not a burden, not a chore, but something he gets to protect every day. He told me, every morning I wake up and say this little line to myself, Lewin, today is a new chance to serve your body so it can keep serving you. This kind of internal dialogue, he says, helped him shift from I have to exercise to I get to move, from I can't eat that to I choose not to eat that. And science backs him up. Studies from Harvard Medical School show that people who practice positive health framing, viewing habits as acts of self-respect instead of restriction, are more consistent, less stressed, and age more gracefully. The healthy aging journey then doesn't start in the kitchen or the gym. It starts in how you talk to yourself. One fascinating study published in Psychosomatic Medicine followed adults over 60 and found that positive self-belief about aging was associated with better mobility, stronger immune response, and even a longer lifespan, regardless of existing medical conditions. Lewin lives by this. He doesn't fear getting older. He honors it. He embraces it. He says, every wrinkle on my skin is a reminder I've made it this far. Why would I hate that? So if you're listening to this and thinking, I'm too old to change, I want you to remember, your body is always listening. And like Lewin, if you treat your mind as the captain of the ship, your body will follow the course. That's habit number 1. Cultivate a mind that honors the body. It sets the foundation for everything else. Now let's move on to habit number 2, the one Lewin says changed how he walks, sleeps, and wakes up every single day. And it all begins with water. Now here's something you might not expect. Lewin doesn't drink 8 glasses of plain water a day like the old rule says. No, he's much more strategic. He says, I don't just drink water, I nourish my body with it at the right times in the right way. This is habit number 2, hydration with intention. What does that mean? Lewin follows a hydration ritual every single day, and it looks like this. Upon waking, he drinks a full glass of warm water with a pinch of sea salt and a squeeze of lemon. This combo rehydrates his cells after sleep, balances electrolytes, and kickstarts digestion, which is especially vital for seniors. This small act helps flush toxins, reduce joint stiffness, and improve circulation health, especially in older adults. Midday, he adds 2 slices of cucumber or mint to his water to keep it refreshing and alkaline. This supports kidney function and helps prevent bloating. Before bed, just a small sip, not a full glass, to avoid overnight urination, but still nourish the organs. Lewin shared a phrase that stuck with me. Most seniors are dehydrated, not because they don't drink water, but because they don't know when their body actually needs it. And research agrees. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who stay properly hydrated experience less fatigue, stronger digestion, and more efficient blood flow, all of which contribute to reduced muscle weakness and sharper mental clarity. But hydration isn't just about water. Lewin eats his water too. From water-rich foods like watermelon, celery, and spinach. He says, I chew more of my hydration than I sip. It keeps my legs from cramping and my skin from drying out. This habit directly supports joint health, especially joint strength after 60. When your connective tissues are hydrated, they're more flexible, more shock absorbent, and far less prone to injury. He even jokes, my knees don't squeak, because I oil them from the inside. So here's the takeaway. You don't need more water, you need smarter hydration. Follow Lewin's lead. Start your day with purpose. Add minerals, time it right, and let your hydration work with your body, not just through it. This simple habit keeps his blood pressure stable, his energy smooth, and his legs moving strong. Now let's move on to habit number 3, the one that shocked even me when Lewin showed me his morning movement routine. When Lewin invited me to his home in the Colorado foothills, I was expecting a peaceful morning, maybe tea, a little walking in the garden. But instead, I walked in and found him on the floor doing a gentle crawling pattern. Yes, crawling. This is how I wake my nervous system, he said with a smile. It's like resetting a computer every day.
This is habit number 3, neuromobility movement, the secret to staying strong after 60. Let me explain. Lewin doesn't do intense workouts. He doesn't lift weights or jog. Instead, he focuses on functional primal movement, small, deliberate motions that reconnect brain and body. Here's what his morning routine looks like. 3 minutes of crawling. This re-engages the cross-crawl brain pattern, which is essential for balance, coordination, and preventing age-related decline in motor function. 5 minutes of deep squatting, holding onto a chair if needed. He said, my hips and knees thank me for this every time I bend to pick up something or climb stairs. 2 minutes of shaking. Yes, like animals do after stress. He bounces gently on his feet to release muscular tension and boost circulation. Walking backward, 10 steps. This helps activate rarely used muscles in the legs and glutes, improving both strength and fall resistance. You might laugh at how simple it sounds, but the truth is, these movements are designed to prevent falls, restore neuromuscular control, reduce joint stiffness, promote leg strength, especially in seniors experiencing muscle weakness. Lewin told me, The less I move, the faster I age. The more I move intentionally, the younger I feel. This is supported by geriatric studies. Low-impact, daily movement routines reduce inflammation, enhance balance, and slow sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. And it doesn't stop there. Lewin incorporates micro-movement all day. He takes the stairs, sideways. He gardens on his knees, not from a bench. He stretches his calves while brushing his teeth. That's his philosophy. Movement isn't exercise, it's how I live. And it shows. At 90 plus, his posture is upright, his knees are stable, and he hasn't had a single joint-related surgery, not even a pain injection. So if you're over 60 and struggling with leg strength, or feel like your balance is slipping, maybe it's not about doing more, it's about doing it smarter. Don't aim for marathons, aim for neuromobility, movements that reconnect your body to your brain. It's Lewin's third habit, and in my opinion, one of the most powerful longevity tools we often overlook. Now, let's move on to habit number 4, one that goes straight to the heart. The single nutrient Lewin says has kept his heart young for 35 years. Lewin leaned back in his chair and said with a chuckle, "Everyone's looking for magic supplements, but my real secret? I've eaten the same heart-loving food every day for 35 years. This is habit number 4. Daily omega-3 and polyphenol combo." And writer Rachel, I digs acting when Lewin will daily beyond, and Lewin planned. He takes a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil, raw, cold-pressed, every morning with a handful of walnuts and 2 slices of wild-caught salmon twice a week. This trio provides omega-3 fatty acids to reduce inflammation and protect brain cells, polyphenols to boost circulation and cardiovascular health, natural antioxidants to fight oxidative stress linked to aging. But Lewin didn't stop at just healthy fats. He also drinks a glass of beetroot juice every night. "It's my night fuel," he said. "Beets help widen blood vessels, and I swear I sleep deeper and wake up with more energy." And research backs this up. Beetroot is a powerful vasodilator, enhancing blood flow, especially to the legs and brain, helping with circulation health and cognitive function. He avoids sugar, but enjoys dark berries daily, especially blueberries. His motto? Eat to heal, not to fill. Lewin's senior nutrition is simple, whole, and repeatable. Nothing complicated, just powerful. Habit number 5, live with meaning and momentum. This final one, it's not a food, not a stretch, not a vitamin. It's the fire in his eyes when he talks about his granddaughter. It's the sparkle when he says, "Every morning, I wake up knowing someone's waiting for me." Lewin still drives his granddaughter to school. He still teaches local teens about plants and trees. And every Sunday, he writes letters to old friends. This is what I call the purpose factor. According to studies on longevity, seniors who report a strong sense of meaning have lower stress hormones, experience less inflammation, show slower cognitive decline, live longer with higher quality of life. Without meaning, Lewin said, health is just a machine. But with meaning, health becomes a gift you use, not just protect. Let's recap Lewin's 5 daily habits that have kept him illness-free for 35 years. 1. Sacred sleep routine. Lights out by 9:30. Deep sleep by 10. 2. Gut and immune fasting rhythm. No food after 7 p.m. Neuromobility movement. Crawling, squatting, micro-movement daily. 4. Anti-inflammatory nutrition. Olive oil, walnuts, salmon, beetroot juice. 5. Live with purpose. Stay involved, stay needed, stay alive. As your virtual advisor here at Purethic Health, I, Dr. Gemi Thompson, urge you, don't chase youth, chase vitality, chase clarity, chase the joy of waking up at 90 like Lewin, with strength in your legs, light in your eyes, and hope in your heart. Because aging isn't about slowing down. It's about building forward, one habit at a time. Subscribe for more stories like Lewin's, because your best years are still ahead. Stay strong, stay steady, and remember, it's never too late to begin. God bless. Dr. Gemi Thompson, Chief Health Advisor, Purethic Health.